Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good
Yes,
morning.
sir.
Okay, thank you
Very
for
clear.
uh, at 7 a.m. Okay, welcome to the operating system class. And today we are going to continue our discussion about the Windows operating system. So actually, in the last week, we have not the live class, but I shared to you about the learning video about the servers in Windows operating system, right? And there was a homework for the last week, and I hope you have finished your homework. But for today, we will not discuss about your homework because we will discuss about your homework to create the email server in Windows operating system in the next weeks. So for today, we are going to learn about the another discussion about the Windows operating system. We will discuss about the command line interface. Okay, CLI. Why we should learn about the CLI on Windows? Because the CLI have a lot of features in Windows operating system that we cannot do, and we cannot run the features by using the control panel. And it's like the uh, what is it called? It's like the our discussion in the last 2 weeks about, I forgot about the name. Sorry. It's like the wait a minute. I will open the our last slide first. It's like Windows registry, right? Because there was some features that we cannot do by using the Windows operating system user interface, and we can do by using the Windows registry. It's same with the command line interface. There are some features that can we use that features only by using the command line interface. And today we will discuss about the features, some features in command line interface. Okay, I will share my screen, and I have upload the material course on Google Classroom, so you can download it from there. Okay, I will share my screen first. Okay, can you see my screen? Hello, can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay,
Yes, sir.
thank you. Windows command line interface, and we start about the what is command line interface. CLI is the interaction with the operating system or computer software by typing commands to carry out certain tasks. CLI in the Windows operating system can be accessed via command prompt. So command prompt is the tools for command line interface in Windows. And we also have another command line interface tools, not in Windows but in Linux, and we call it as a terminal. So in the Linux operating system, we use terminal for command line interface, and for the Windows operating system, we use the command prompt. And yeah, command prompt, or CMD stands for command prompt, is a command line interface tool in Windows, which allows you to run various commands and tools that are not even available in the Windows GUI. And you can access CMD as an administrator or a normal user or a general user, because there are several CMD commands that only administrators can run. Yeah, it's very easy to differentiate between the general user or administrator user in command line interface or CMD. We can just run the CMD by right-clicking on the CMD and press the Run as Administrator menu. Then we can run the CMD as an administrator user. As you can see right here, yeah, I think you familiar with this UI. Okay, maybe you can just open CMD for, I don't know, maybe you have opened the CMD tools in your Windows operating system. So actually, this is the CMD tools in Windows operating system. So as you can see right here, there are two types of CMD, and this one is CMD, which is run as general user, not an administrator user. And this one is the CMD, which is run as administrator user. So you can choose one of these. You can use the general user or administrator user. Like I was mentioning before, there are some features that only can run by the CMD as run as administrator. So there are some features that only can run on CMD when you run it as an administrator user. Okay, yeah, we start from configuring the user interface in CMD. It's not really important, but I don't know, maybe you need these features if you feel bored to see the CMD in your operating system. You can just configure the UI, and we can just change the color of the font in CMD, and we also can change the background of our CMD. So by default, the CMD, the background is black, then the font is, it's like a gray, right? But I want to change the font color of my CMD. I can just right click on the CMD toolbar and select properties. Then I can change the font of my CMD, and also I can change the color of the font color of my CMD. So I will show to you how to do that. So if you want to open your CMD, you can just typing the CMD in your Windows search, right? Then now if I just click the CMD, then I will open my CMD as a general user, not as administrator user. If you want to run CMD as an administrator user, you can just right clicking on the CMD, then run as an administrator. Okay, then you can see the differences between when I run as administrator user or general user. So I will open the CMD again. So you can see the difference between the CMD as a general user and administrator user. As you can see right here, by default, if I run the CMD as a general user, so my current directory is in C users now file, C/users/now file. But if I run the CMD as administrator user, so my current directory is C Windows System 32. It depends on the user that run this CMD. So as you can see right here, if I open the CMD, you can see that this is the current directory. So now I am in users now file. This is the current directory. It's like when you open the Windows Explorer. So this is your current directory, right? So now I am in C users now file. It's like when you open your Windows Explorer. See users now file. No, I'm here. I'm in this directory, and it's similar when you open your CMD. Now you are in C/Windows System 32 because you run as an administrator user. But if you run as a general user, so your current directory is in C users now file. Okay, let's go back to the CMD user interface. So I want to change the color of my CMD. The background color. So I want to set the background color to maybe to white, because I don't know, maybe our eyes does not comfortable when we see the black background. So I can change the color. The screen background, you can change to blue to blue to green to gray, or to light blue, and something like that. So yeah, for example, I want to change the background color to the blue color. Wait, colors. The screen background is blue. So I think I have set the background color. Okay, maybe we have to restart the CMD. Okay, I will click OK. Then I will open my CMD again. Nah, as you can see right here, I have changed the background color to blue in my CMD. Yeah, if you want to change back to black, because my eyes is comfortable when I see the black background. So I will change the background color back to black color. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think we have to close the CMD first, then open it again. Then, yeah, we can see the background color. Okay. Okay, there is a question from Kenneth Faith. Can we just directly type color and see the list of color for direct change maybe? Yeah, you can, as you can see right here. Uh, you mean you change the color by comment in the CMD, right? So yeah, I don't know. Maybe there is some features. There is features in command prompt that only change, yeah, by using the command like this one, right? So yeah, we can search on the Google how to change the color directly, not by using the properties of CMD. Maybe we can use some command in the CMD, right? Okay, we will explore after this. So yeah, if you interest to see how to change color by using the command in the CMD, yeah, it's okay. We will explore after this. Okay. Okay. Then we can also change the fonts, the font size, and also the font color, and also the font type. So by default, the font is Consolas, and then the size is 16, and the default color of the font is not, it's not green actually. The default color is a gray because I have changed before to the green. So yeah, my current font color is green. Okay, it's just, it's just a user interface or in CMD. Then we go to the list of command line interface commands in Windows. CMD command in general, this hierarchy for running commands in CMD is as follows. This is the command space argument 2 space argument 3. So when you want to give a command to your computer by using the CLI, by using the CMD, this is the hierarchy for running commands. So the first word is a command. Then the second word is the argument 1, and the third word is argument 2, and so on and so on. So yeah, it depends in the type of command that we want to run in CMD. For example, I want to copy a file. Maybe I have a file, and the name of that file is file.txt. I want to move, I'm sorry, not move. I want to copy file.txt to the SO 2018 folder. So this is the command. The first word is a command, and the second word is argument 1. It means this is the file that I want to copy to this folder, and this is the argument 2, SO 2018. So it means I want to copy file.txt to the SO 2018 folder. Okay, we can just try in our command prompt. Okay, now I'm here in users now file. So for example, I want to create a folder in my directory, users now file directory. So I will move on to the users now file. Then I will create a new folder right here. I will give the name of this folder as OS 2021. No, 2020, like this one. Then I will create another file right here, new text document. Then I will give the name as a file txt. Yeah, I want to move, not move, sorry. I want to copy this file.txt to the OS 2021, OS 2020, right? So this is the, wait a minute, where is my OS 2020 folder? This one. I want to copy this file to this folder. So the command for copying the file.txt, it's like this. Copy, this is the command, then space, the first argument is the name of that file. And the second argument is the folder that I want to copy this file.txt, like this one. Okay, I want to see does this command work or not. So I will see on my OS 2020 folder. Yeah, it works, right? So maybe you think why we should use the command prompt just for copying the files. Yeah, it's a good question, because maybe you have a computer server, then you want to remote that computer server, but you don't need to remote all of the user interface. You can just remote the command line interface. Maybe you have a limited internet speed, internet connection, then you only want to remote the CLI or the CMD in Windows Server. Yeah, it's very useful because we don't need to remote all of the user interface in our computer server. We can just remote the CLI. Yeah, there are a lot of Windows Server. Yeah, maybe if you graduate from this department, then you work on a maybe on a company that have a computer server, then you want only remote the CLI, because we don't need to remote all of the user interface of my computer, because it's we don't need to do that. We can only remote the CLI. It also work on Linux operating system. When you use the Linux operating system, you will interact you will always interact with the terminal, not in the UI. Yeah, maybe you also watch some movie, hacker movie maybe. Yeah, they interact with the CLI, not in the UI, because we can use the CLI to do some command in our operating system. Okay, we will explore more about the another command in CLI in Windows operating system. Yeah, this is an example of using the command line interface or CMD in Windows operating system. Yeah. Okay. CMD command is case insensitive. So it means you can use uppercase or lowercase character when you typing the command in CMD. Yeah. It's not a problem if I just use the copy like this, because this is the case insensitive, right? As you can see right here, you can also see a list of comments in CMD using the help command. Yeah, you don't need to remember all of the comment in Windows operating system, CMD. If you forgot about the comment, yeah, you can search on the Google, and you can also use the help command, HALP. You can just type HALP in your CMD, and you will see all of the comments in Windows CLI. So like this one, help. There are a lot of comment like you, right? There are a lot of comment. This is the answer from cannot fight question, right? We can use the color set the default console for ground and background colors. This is the comment, but I don't remember what is the second word after the color. Yeah, the first argument and the second argument. Maybe in the first argument is the color, the the background color space blue. Maybe it's like that. I don't know. We will explore after this. But actually, we can set the background color or foreground color by using the command in our CMD. Okay, you don't need to remember all of this. It's not important if you just remember it, but maybe when you work a lot in CMD, then you can remember it by yourself, right? Okay, this is the chat from Kenneth. It's a number for font color and alphabet for background. So you mean that the first argument is the font color, then the second argument is background. Yes or no? Cannot? Okay. Yeah. Thank you for your information, Kenneth. I think you have tried some comments in CMD. Maybe you are familiar with the CMD, so it's okay. It's a good things from you. Okay, thank you. Because we don't need to remember all of this comment, right? We can just know that the hierarchy of using the CMD. The first word is the comment, the second word is the first argument, and the third word is the second argument. The second word is first argument, the second word is the third argument, and so on and so on. Yeah, it depends on the CMD that we use. Okay, file and folder management. Yeah, it's like what I was mentioning before. When you open your CMD, then you will have the current directory. As you can see right here, because this CMD, because we run the CMD as a general user. So the current directory is C/users/ the name of the users that use your computer. Yeah, maybe Kenneth is the user of his computer, so it's not C users now file, but C users Kenneth. Maybe it's like that. Yeah, first time you run the CMD as a general user, so you will be directed to the current user folder. Yeah, and there are some commands for file and folder management. The first command is cd and cd dir move, copy, rename, erase, make directory, remove directory, and there are a lot of another comments in the file and folder management. So we can just try the first command, cd. It means cd is stands for change directory. So if I want to move to another directory, we can use the cd command. Okay, we can try it. Okay. So if you want to clean your CMD because you have tried some commands before, you can just use the CLS. CLS stands for clean screen. So all of your previous comments that you typed before, will be removed. Wait a minute. Okay. So the first comment is cd. I want to see the list of folders in my users now file directory. As you can see right here, I have OS 2020 folder inside my users now file directory. So I want to change the current directory to OS 2020. So the command is cd. The first word is cd because this is the command. Then the first argument is the folder that I want to move at there. So I will type OS 2020. So what will happen after this? Yeah, well, we move to the OS 2020, right? So we want to move back to C users now file. So I want to move back to the previous directory. So we can just use the cd dot dot like this one. Then now I have moved back to the C users now file directory. And the comment is case insensitive. So we're really curious about if we use the argument like this OS 2020 because the OS is lowercase, right? I don't know it will work or not. Yeah, it also works. So the case insensitive also happen when we use the argument. Yeah. Okay, we move back to the C users now file. So the third comment is the IR. The IR is to see the list of file and folder in current directory. So I want to see the list of files and folders in my C users now file directory, right? So you can just type dir. Okay, right. So you can see the list of file and folder in your C users now file directory in our directory, right? So as you can see right here, there are some folder and file. If this one is folder, so you can see in the left of this name, you can see dir. So it means downloads is the directory, not a file. And we also have employee.bak. Yeah, this is the database backup in my computer. Okay. So I think this one is the size of the file 2.748.416. So we can see that the size of the employee.bak is 2684 kilobytes. So it means it's not in kilobyte, but it's in byte size, because this one is only 200. Yeah, 200. Yeah, it's different. I think 684. Yeah, I think because we use the kilobyte, so we can round it as a 260, 684. Yeah. Okay, we will move on to the next comment. And there are also move command, copy command, rename, erase, make directory, and remove directory. So yeah, move, it's like a copy, but we move the folder and the file or folder to another directory. We can skip this command. So I will use the mkdir. mkdir stands for make directory. So I want to create a new folder in my current directory. Yeah, so I will create another directory. So I will use the mkdir make directory, then space. The first argument is the name of my new folder. So I will give the name as OS 2021 because I will teach for the next semester for the OS 2021. So all of the material I want to put in my OS 2021 folder. So as you can see right here, I want to create the OS 2021 directory. Then, okay, then I want to check that this folder has been created or not. So I will use the dir. Okay, yeah. So I have the OS 2021 directory. So I want to check also in my Windows Explorer, the OS 2021. Is there any folder which has a name OS 2021? Wait a minute. Yeah, we can just refresh it. OS 2021. Yeah. Yeah, it works, right? Okay. Then rmdir is for the remove directory, right? Yeah, because I don't want to remove my OS 2021 directory, so I will skip this command. You can just try these commands by yourself after this class, so you don't need to remember it. You can just know that the hierarchy of the command prompt is like, yeah, like I was mentioning before. The first is the command, the second is the first argument, and the third word is the second argument. Yeah, it's like that. Okay, and I will give you an example of using file management via CMD. So I want to create a folder SO2018 in directory C users novel. So I will change the, I have not updated the slide. So I want to create a folder OS 2021. OS 2021. I have created, right? Then I want to move the OS 2020 folder. Wait. Okay. I want to create OS 2021 folder. Then I will create the KPZ because I'm teaching on the KPZ, right? In OS 2021. Okay. Then I want to create OS 2021 folder inside my, I want to create KPZ folder inside my OS 2021 folder. So the first thing that I have to do is move current directory to OS 2021, right? Then I will create a new folder inside the OS 2021. I will create a KPZ folder. You know, KPZ have a space character, right? So I will explain you after this, because we need to, yeah, special character if we want to create a folder or a file with this space character. Then I want to see this the list of OS 2021 folder. Yeah, if the folder has space character, then we need to start and end with this character. Okay, so for example, mkdir so 2018. Okay, I will try in my CMD. So I want to clean the screen. Wait a minute. Okay, so I want to, yeah, I want to see the list of my novel directory. So the IR, then I have the OS 2021 directory, right? OS 2021 directory. Then I want to move to the OS 2021 directory. So I will use the cd command, OS 2021, right? Then I want to create the, wait a minute, I want to create the kpz folder inside my OS 2021 directory. As I was mentioning before, we want to use, what is it called, the quotation mark, yeah, quotation mark character, right? So I will create the a new folder right here. So I will use the mkdir space kpz, like this one. Then I want to see the list of my file, the list of files or folder inside my OS 2021 directory. So I will use the dir. Okay, as you can see right here, we have the kpz folder inside the OS 2021. Yeah, then yeah, maybe in the next semester I will use this folder for storing my material course. Okay, we will move on to the next slide. Okay, we can just skip this slide because yeah. Okay, so the next command is a delete folder. So yeah, this is the command for deleting the folder. You can use the rmdir, then space the folder name. If this folder doesn't have the subfolder, but if this folder has a subfolder, so you need to add this argument /s. So I want to delete the kpz folder because the kpz doesn't have the subfolder, so I will use this command rmdir. Then yeah, I want to delete the kpz folder, rmdir, then kpz. Okay, then the kpz folder has been deleted inside my OS 2021 folder. But if you have a folder which has the subfolder, so you need to use this command rmdir/s. Okay, and we can also use the encryption. So encrypt, yeah, it's for, you know, if you want to create a security option in your file or folder, we can encrypt our folder or file. And we can also use the command prompt for encrypting the file or folder. So encryption is done so that the folder cannot be opened by other users in our Windows operating system. So for example, because I log in to my Windows operating system as a Naval user. So if there are any other user that log in into my computer, then I don't want those users to access my file or folder, right? So we can just encrypt our file or folder. So this one is a command for encrypting the file or folder. cipher/e/s, then the name of folder or file. Then if you want to decrypt your file or folder that you have encrypted before, we can use the cipher/d/s file or folder name. Okay, yeah. For example, I want to create, encryption for my OS 2021 folder. So I will move back to the users nav file directory like this one. Okay. Then I want to encrypt my OS 2021 folder. So I will type cper space /e/s. Then the name of the folder is OS 2021. Okay. So as you can see right here, I have successfully encrypted my OS 2021 folder. So what is the difference between uh, encrypt folder and non-encrypt folder? So yeah, you can see right here. Wait, there is no difference, right? Because I uh, I have logged in as a now file, so I can open my OS 2021 folder. But we move back to our slide. So yeah, if we see that there is, there is a log logo, right? The log logo inside the, not inside, but there is a log logo in the folder that I have encrypted before, right? But I don't see the log logo. Maybe the view of my Windows Explorer is detailed, so I will move back. I will change to extra large icon. So OS 2021. There is no log logo. I think, I don't know. It should have a log logo, right? Wait, I want to see. Yeah, it's okay. Encrypting files in OS 2021. Okay. Okay. So I think I have encrypted my OS 2021 folder, but actually there is no log logo inside my OS 2020. So yeah, I will move back to the OS 2020. It's okay. Maybe I have to change the current user, not a now file. I I need to change the user to the another user in my computer. Then maybe we will see the log logo. Yeah, because I am the now file. I am the users of my computer because I log in as a now file. Then the OS 2021, I don't see the log logo, right? Okay, we will try after this. Okay. If you have any question, you can chat on the chat box. So yeah, feel free to ask a question. If you have any question, you can chat on the chat box, right? Okay. And the next comment is for networking. So maybe you have not take the computer network course, but it's okay because we will discuss about the basic command in networking. So the basic command in networking is traceroute, TRACERT, then space destination IP. So if you want to trace the route, if you want to, maybe you want to open the website on your in your browser, then you want to see the route to uh, your destination, to your destination IP or to your destination website. So for example, I want to see, because I'm right now I am in my home, then I want to open the my.ubaya.ac.id. So I want to see the road to raise the my.ubaya.ac.id. Yeah, because I use different internet provider with internet provider that used by the Ubaya. I don't know the internet provider that used in Ubaya, but actually I believe that I have a different internet provider with Ubaya. Yeah, because Ubaya, Ubaya have a computer server. Maybe they use different internet provider with me. So I want to see the route to raise the my.ubaya.ic.id homepage. So myubaya.ac.id have an IP. So all of the web server has an IP, right? So you will learn about the more in more detail on the computer network course. So actually in this course, operating system course, we just learn some basic command in networking by using the command prompt, right? So the first command is ipconfig. So I want to start from ipconfig. Actually, I have explained about the ipconfig, right? If you want to remote your computer by using another computer, you can see your IP address, right? So I open my command prompt, then I want to see what is my IP address. So actually, because I I am connected, my computer is connected with my router. So my computer has a private IP address, right? So I want to see the IP address of my computer. So I just type ipconfig like this one. Yeah, as you can see right here, this is my IP4 address. So because I also have the computer in my virtual box, so I can just ignore this IP address because this is the internet adapter for my virtual box, for my virtual machine. So, and this one is the IP configuration in my computer. As you can see right here, I have an IPv4 address 192.168.1.4. This is my current IP address. Then yeah, this command ipconfig is to see what is your current IP address. It's a private IP, not public IP, right? So public IP is it depends on your internet provider. If you want to see the public IP of your computer, yeah, you can use the speedtest.net website to see your public IP address. But actually, we don't talk about the public IP address because we cannot see our public IP address by using the command prompt because I am connected to my router, right? So this one is my IP address. Okay, the second command is destination IP, tracer space destination IP. It means I want to see the route to get the my.ubaya.ac.id website. Okay, so yeah, the second is sorry. Is there any question? Hello? No, there is no question. If you have any question, you can use chat box, right? So actually, I will see that if there is a notification in my chat box, so I will read your question in the chat box. Okay. Okay. Then the second comment. So I will not start from the trace route, but I will start from the ping. The destination IP. It's not IP tujuan, but destination IP. Okay. So I want to check that my internet connection is work or not, or my computer server is work or not. So I will see. Okay, maybe I want to check. Okay, I want to check the my.upay.ac.id. Is my computer connected to the my.upay.ac.id? So I want to check by using the ping command. So I will use the ping space my.ubaya.ac.id like this one. Yeah, it also depends on the my.ubaya.ac.id. So my.ubaya.ac.id run in a computer server, right? If the computer server does not allow another client to ping its server, so I cannot ping the my.ubaya.ac.id. So I think that Ubaya server does not allow a client to ping their website. So I cannot use the my.pay.ac.id. So I want to change, I want to ping another web. So I want to ping, yeah, www.google.com. Yeah, as you can see right here, google.com allows a client to ping themselves. Yeah, so I cannot ping, I can ping the www.google.com. So I think that our campus server Ubaya does not allow another client to ping themselves. So we cannot use my.ac.id to try the ping command, right? As you can see right here, request timeout. It is we cannot ping the ubaya.ac.id. So I think it also work if I use the traceroute command, right? So for example, I want, yeah, the third command is traceroute. Like I was mentioning before, traceroute is for view the connection path to the destination IP. So yeah, I will use the traceroute command. Then I want to see the connection path is I want to connect to the my.ubaya.ac.id. So I will use the traceroute command. So I don't know. I maybe the Ubaya server also disable the ping comment to themselves. So I don't know. It's, yeah. Let's try. So you use traceroute space my.pay.ac.id. Okay, I think Upaya also disable comment to themselves. So you cannot use the traceroute comment. Right? Okay. Oh, okay, it works. I think uh, we can just wait the traceroute process. Okay, there is a question from Genap. What happened if the command error, sir? Is it become malfunction? So yeah, don't worry. If you type the wrong command, so your CMD will show the warning to you. Okay, right? So it's like, you know, if you in Visual Studio, if you typing the wrong command, if you typing the wrong code, so your IDE, your Visual Studio will show you an error message. So I think it's okay if you just typing the wrong command in your CMD, then CMD will show to you the error command. Is it become malfunction? Yeah, it depends on the command that you write on your CMD. Maybe, for example, you want to shut down your computer, right? If you want to, maybe you want to sleep your computer, you can use the command prompt. You can use the command prompt to sleep your computer, to make your computer sleep. But actually, maybe you type the wrong command for shut down your computer. Yeah, so the CMD will work, will run the command that you type on them. So I think if you type the wrong command, it depends on the command that you type in your CMD. Is it become malfunction or not? Yeah, it depends on your command. But I think if you typing the wrong command in terms of, yeah, the wrong character maybe in your command, so your computer will not be a malfunction. So your CMD will show to you the error message. So I think, yeah, I think it's okay if you typing the wrong command. Yeah, it depends in your command. Okay, we will move back to the traceroute command. As you can see right here, I can see that actually our campus Ubaya use the Indosat for their internet provider, because actually I use the home internet provider. Then I want to see the connection path to the Ubaya. As you can see right here, when I raise the Ubaya, actually this one is Indosat. So I think the Ubaya server use the Indosat internet provider. Okay, right? So this is the threshold. I don't know if we see this character, start character, like this one. Yeah, I think it's because the Ubaya also disable some traceroute comments, so we cannot see the full connection path to the Ubaya server. Okay. Okay, this is the basic comment of networking. So you will learn in more detail if you take the computer network course. After, I think it's you need to take the computer network course after the operating system course. But I don't know. Maybe now in this semester you also take the computer network course. So I think you will learn in more detail in that course. So in this course, operating system course, you can just learn the basic command in networking. So it's okay if you still don't understand about the, the concept of networking, because we will not discuss about it. Okay. If you want to cancel the running process, the running command, you can use the control Z. I'm sorry, control Z. Oh no, control C. If you want to cancel the running command in your Windows in your CMD, you can just press the control plus C. C, it means cancel the process, right? Okay. Yeah, this one is traceroute. It's useful for seeing the connection path to the destination IP. So actually, I also used this command in the last semester to see the connection path from my internet provider to the uls.ubaya.ac.id, as you can see right here. Ubaya also used the Indosat in the last semester, and this semester it's still the same, right? So I think maybe there is some change in the Ubaya servers that doesn't allow to another client to trace route themselves or to pinging themselves. So I think we see that different path from last semester, right? Okay, this one is ipconfig. Like I was mentioning before, I also try this command in my computer. So yeah, so we move back to the next slide. Then the ping, and this is the ping command, stands for Packet Internet Grover, is a utility program used to check network connectivity. Then this is done by sending a packet to the IP address that you want to test connectivity with and waiting for a response from it. And the next command is SFC. SFC is a command used to verify and replace important Windows system files to a malfunction. This command is useful for checking and fixing fixing problems in your Windows. So actually, SFC, it's like, it's like scanning your computer system, scanning your operating system to see that is there any problem with your operating system. So SFC is a command to verify and replace important Windows system files due to a malfunction. So we can use the SFC, and the first argument is scan now. This option instruct SFC to scan all protected operating system files and repair as necessary. And verify only, this SFC command option is the same as scan now, but without repairing. So if you use the scan now, it's not only scan but also repairing command. But if you want only scan your operating system, we can use the verify only argument. And the scan file equals file, this SFC option is the same as scan now, but the scan and repair is only for the specified file. So if you want to see that you have a file in your computer, then you want to scan that file, is it infected by virus or not? You can just use the scan file command. Then off boot dir equal boot, use with off win dir. This SFC option is used to define the boot directory when using SFC from offset of Windows. So yeah, use with off win dir. This SFC option is used to define the boot directory when using SFC from outside of Windows. So actually you can use the off boot dir when you have not put into your Windows operating system. So actually, if you if you put from flash drive, you have not installed your operating system, and then you want to install the Windows operating system. Actually, because in our last discussion, in our last week, we installed the Windows operating system by using the virtual machine, right? If you install the Windows operating system not in virtual machine, it's your real machine, we can use the output dir to define the boot directory. So if you want to put from, you have more than one partition maybe in your computer, then you want to define which partition that you want to use for putting your Windows operating system or to install your Windows operating system. Okay, of win the dir equal win. This SFC option is used with output dir to define the Windows directory when using the SFC online. So actually, I have not tried this command. We will explore after this. So actually, yeah, I think it also used outside the Windows. I think it's also used when we have not installed the Windows operating system. And the last command used the help switch, the SFC command to show detailed help about the command's several option. Okay. And the next command is shutdown command. We can give commands to the operating system to shut down, log off, hibernate, etc. via command shutdown. And you can also see a list of shutdown command arguments with the command shutdown minus help. Then, yeah, you can also shut down your computer by using the cmd command, like I was mentioning before. So, because I don't want to shut down my computer, because if I shut down my computer, then our class will be over, right? So I want to see just the list of shutdown argument in my CMD. So I will type shutdown space help. There are a lot of argument in shutdown command, right? Yeah, you can just read this argument function. Okay. Then if you want to, for example, I want to sign out from my computer by using the cmd command. As you can see right here, I want to shut down. You can just type the shutdown command space /s space /t space 200 space /c. Computer akan mati segera. It means this is the warning. This is the warning for the user that the computer will be signed out soon. So actually /s, I think /s, you can see that in this list of arguments, /s shut down the computer. Then /t, I think /t is the timer. So the computer will be shut down. It's not signed out, sorry, it's shut down because we use this /s command. Shut down in 200 seconds. So my computer will shut down in 200 seconds with the command, with the message computer akan mati segera. So the computer will be shut down soon. /c is for, it's for giving the message to the user. Okay, /c. So /c is for command. /c, it means command on the reason for the restart or shutdown. And the maximum characters for the command is 512 characters allowed, right? So the message is doesn't need a long character, I think. So Windows just give the maximum characters is just only 512. Okay, then this is the homework. Look for at least 5 comments in CMD other than those previously described. make documentation in PPT and collect it on ULS. It's not ULS, sorry, in Google Classroom. So I think you can find a lot of comments in Google, I think. So it's not the a hard homework for you, I think. So you can just find another 5 comments in Windows CMD. Then you can just make a documentation in PPT and collect it on Classroom. Then we will discuss our homework. We will discuss your homework in week 5 and also in week 6 in the next weeks, because next week is the last week before midterm exam. So yeah, next week is week 7. In week 8 you will have a midterm exam, right? So for the next week we will discuss about your homework, we will discuss about your problem, and also we also have another material course in week 7, but I think it's not uh, really important for you. Yeah, it's important, it's not really important for you right now, but actually I will give an explanation in next week about the new material course. It's about the Microsoft Azure, right? So you know, I think that you all of you have the Microsoft Azure uh, account, right? So we'll explore some features. We will explore some functions, so some features in Microsoft Azure in the next week. But actually, I also have not explored it by myself. But I will explore in this week. Then in the next weeks, we will discuss about some features in Microsoft Azure. So I think, yeah, because maybe you only in second semester, right? So maybe this material cost for the next weeks is not really important, but I think it will be an important material cost when you in maybe in you in your last semester, because we will explore more detail in a computer server. Okay, okay. So maybe any question from you? So I think this is enough for our material course for this week. And yeah, we just only discuss about some comments in Windows CLI. If you have any question, you can ask to me right now. Thank you for Zenhard and Kenneth to ask a question. So I think if you have a question, so you follow my presentation, right? So you will follow my what I have explained to you. But it's okay if you don't have any question. Maybe right now you don't have any question. Then when you learn again about this material course, then you have a question. You can discuss it on Telegram group, right? Okay, Kathleen. Oh, I put the wrong deadline for assignment week 6. Week 6, sorry, week 6 is now, right? So I will check it. So yeah, you need to provide your documentation in PPT. Yeah, in PPT. Okay, I will check the deadline for the week 6 assignment. So upload your homework here. Okay, the deadline is March 16. March 16 is yesterday. Yeah, okay. I will change the deadline to the next week, right? Okay, thank you for your information, Kathleen. Okay, then I will change to the 23, right? 23rd March. Okay. See. Okay. Okay. If you don't have any question, I will upload my learning video after this. Then for the next week, we will discuss about your last 2 homework. Then we also discuss about the Microsoft Azure. So I think it's a really interesting material course, because we will explore some function in Microsoft Azure. Maybe it will be useful when you doing some project in your course. Maybe you have a final project in your course, then we can use the Microsoft Azure as a computer server. Maybe you create a web application, then you want to publish your, you want to host your web application, then we can use the Microsoft Azure function. Okay, if you don't have any question, thank you for your attention. Then we will meet in the next weeks. Okay, I will end my course today. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you, sir.